to the second episode in a series of episodes that are focused on the 2023 GCE Science Paper 1, which is Physics. So in the previous episode, we covered question 1 through 5. So in today's episode, we are going to question A6 going forward. Just in case you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing so that every time I upload a video, you get the notification. And should you find this video to be helpful, consider liking, also commenting, so that I know how you're finding these contents. So question A6 reads, an elevator ascends at a constant speed of 1 meter per second. The total mass of the elevator is 1000 kg. Take gravity to be 10 Newton per kg. Calculate the power required to raise it to this speed. So we are looking for the power required to raise the elevator to 1 kg meters per second. So how do we find power? So power is given by work done divided by time. So you see the work done per second, that's the power. So we need to know the work done, and we also need to have time. So we are given 1 meter per second, which is the speed. Then we are given the mass of the elevator. Then we are given gravity. So power can also be extended to be now force times distance, or height, divided by time. Then what you notice in this case, we have force multiplied by, now distance should be in meters, so distance is in meters, then time is in seconds. So we have meter per second, which is the same as velocity. So meaning force multiplied by meter per second is the same as force times velocity. So this is velocity, which is the speed. Then you can find the force from this one. So meaning power, which we are required to calculate now, will be force. So force is equal to mass times gravity. So mass times gravity times velocity will give us the power. So mass is 1000 kg multiplied by, so we have kg multiplied by gravity, which is 10 Newton per kg, then multiplied by velocity, which is 1 meter per second. So this and this cancels. Then because it's meter now, this is in meters per second. So we are going to end up with power, which is 10,000 watts, which is work done per second. So this is the power. So if you look at the options, you discover that C is the correct answer. So this is how you answer this question using that principle. Question A7. The following diagram shows a pulley system. If a man using the pulley system pulls the rope at E 16 meter downwards, so he's pulling this downward in 16 meters. How high will load F rise? So how high will this one go upward? That's what we want to know. So to answer this question, we use the principle of the pulley system. So if you have a pulley system with n wheels, so n is the number of wheels, when we pull this rope, which is we apply the effort by saying we move by a given distance, which is E. To find the distance moved by this load, which is a distance for the load, is given by 1 over n multiplied by the distance moved by the effort. That is the principle that we use. So in this case, if we start counting the number of views, we have 1, 2, 3, then we have 4. So it will be 1 over 4 multiplied by the distance, that is, we move at E, which is the effort. So this distance, we move it by 16 meters. So this will give me 4 meters. So 4 meters is the answer. You notice that B is the correct answer. So that is the principle that you use. Why is this the case? This is because the mechanical advantage of a pulley system is equal to the number of sections of the rope that the load supports. Question A8. What is the main reason why food is cooked faster in a pressure cooker than in an ordinary pot? So take note of what the question requires us to do. So the question requires us to identify the main reason why this is the case. So A, it is not affected by the atmospheric air. B, less heat escapes from the pot. C, the boiling point of water is raised. D, the vapor pressure is constant. So all of these may seem to be correct, but we're looking for the main reason. So if you look at A and B, you will notice that these indirectly contribute to the efficiency of the pressure cooker. One, because the sealed environment of the pressure cooker means it is not affected by the external atmospheric condition. Hence, this is still correct, and less heat escapes from the pot compared to the ordinary one. But if you look at these two carefully, you notice that these are secondary factors. So we need to look for the primary reason. What's the key reason? So the key reason is the boiling point of water is raised. That is the main reason why food cooks faster in a pressure cooker than in an ordinary pot. So C is the correct answer in this case. Why does this happen? This allows the water and steam to reach a higher temperature. So because these two are done, the higher temperature is less than they would be at normal atmospheric pressure. This speeds up the cooking process. That's why C is the best option. Question A9. In a thermal flask, a vacuum reduces heat transfer. What method or methods of heat transfer is or are reduced by the use of a vacuum? So we are looking for a method or methods of heat transfer which is or are reduced by the use of a vacuum. That's what we are looking for. So if you look at the options, we have convection only, then B, convection and conduction, C, radiation and convection, then D, radiation only. So in a thermal flask, the use of a vacuum primarily reduces two methods of heat transfer, which is conduction and convection. Conduction and convection require a medium like air or liquid to transfer heat. In a vacuum, there are no particles to facilitate this transfer effectively, thus eliminating these two methods of transfer. So B is the correct answer. Then also, just to take note, radiation on the other hand can still occur in a vacuum as it involves the emission of electromagnetic waves which do not require a medium. Question A10. Which feature of a liquid in a glass thermometer increases its sensitivity? So we have A, narrow capillary bore, B, wide capillary bore, C, small bulb, D, wide range. So which one is the feature that we are looking for? So the sensitivity of a liquid in a glass thermometer is increased by having a narrow capillary. So narrow capillary is the correct answer, which is A. The narrower the capillary, the more a given amount of thermal expansion in the bulb will cause the liquid to rise in the capillary, hence increasing its sensitivity. So this is why A is the correct answer. So this is how you answer these 5 questions. So join me in the next episode as we look at question A11 going forward.